What if one of the most effective nighttime health tools available has been sitting on your kitchen counter this entire time? Not locked inside a prescription bottle or sold as a high-priced supplement, but bottled as pure extra virgin olive oil. Most people treat olive oil as a basic cooking ingredient for sautéing or drizzling over meals. Yet researchers studying longevity, cellular repair, brain function, and metabolic health have made a remarkable connection. Taking a small amount of extra virgin olive oil in the evening, right before you go to sleep, can activate several of your body's most critical overnight restoration channels. This becomes increasingly vital as we age because deep sleep is when your body carries out its most critical maintenance. Throughout the night, your brain clears out cellular debris, your muscles rebuild, your liver processes metabolic waste, your blood vessels regain flexibility, and your immune system rebalances itself. However, many adults in their 50s, 60s, and 70s find that their sleep quality and cellular recovery are no longer what they used to be. The issue is rarely that the body has lost its ability to heal. Instead, it is usually missing the key signals and raw nutrients required to run these internal repair cycles efficiently. When overnight recovery falters, the underlying cause is physiological. Systemic inflammation creeps up, blood sugar becomes volatile during the night, digestive motility slows down, and neural tissue becomes increasingly vulnerable to oxidative stress. Over time, these subtle nightly disruptions accumulate into chronic tiredness, joint stiffness, interrupted sleep, memory fog, and accelerated aging. Before we go any further, let me quickly share something with you because every video I make is designed to help you stay healthier, stronger, and more independent as you age, and one video can only cover so much. That is why I always recommend the Senior Vitality Blueprint for my patients and viewers who want everything in one place. It is not just another book, it is a full step-by-step guide made for adults over 60, bringing together 35 major health topics into one simple guide. Instead of searching through hundreds of videos or guessing what to trust, you will have one simple guide that helps you understand your body and the easy daily habits that help you age well. Many people who use it say, the best part was not just learning new things. It was finally having one simple plan they could follow every day. They felt more confident, more organized, and ready for doctor visits without guessing what to do next. Because I want to personally follow up with everyone who gets this blueprint to ensure you're actually applying what's inside and getting real results, I am strictly limiting this release to the first 10 people. To make this even better, the first 5 people to join will get 70% off, while the next 5 will see the price increase, and once all 10 spots are gone, the offer closes completely so I can focus on supporting that group. If you want to secure one of these limited spots before they're gone, click the link in the description below or scan the QR code on your screen right now. This is where extra virgin olive oil becomes so compelling. It is packed with bioactive plant compounds known as polyphenols that communicate directly with your blood vessels, inflammatory pathways, gut microbiome, and neural networks. Specific polyphenols help trigger internal cleanup processes associated with longevity, while others help stabilize blood sugar and shield your cardiovascular system while you rest. This is not about chasing medical trends. It is about working in harmony with your body's natural biology. Tonight, we are taking a deep dive into what actually happens inside your body when you adopt the simple habit of taking olive oil before bed. We will break down the science behind overnight tissue repair, gut health, joint flexibility, metabolic balance, and brain protection. I will also share targeted combinations to help older adults get the most out of this habit. Before we jump into all 7 benefits, I would love to hear from you. Leave a comment below sharing your age and the single health issue that worries you most at night. Whether it involves your heart, your joints, your blood sugar, or your memory, I read through the comments on this channel. Your input helps guide our upcoming topics and keeps this work focused on what matters most to you. I am Dr. William Lee, and today we are counting down from benefit number 7 all the way to our number 1 most impactful recovery mechanism. Each point builds upon the last, and by the end of this video, you will see exactly why a simple spoon of olive oil before bed can be such a powerful tool for healthy aging. Let me know in the comments if you have ever tried taking olive oil at night. Starting off at number 7, drinking extra virgin olive oil before bed can noticeably improve the depth and continuity of your sleep. The primary reason comes down to how an aging nervous system handles inflammation. Persistent poor sleep after age 60 is rarely just a matter of stress or lifestyle habits. More often, it stems from neuroinflammation, a low-level inflammatory response inside the brain that disrupts natural melatonin production and keeps you from spending enough time in restorative sleep stages. This is where olive oil makes a dramatic difference. Scientific studies reveal that a compound in fresh olive oil called oleocanthal operates through pathways similar to low-dose ibuprofen, curbing inflammatory enzymes like COX-1 and COX-2 without causing gastrointestinal irritation. Consuming a tablespoon of high-quality extra virgin olive oil about 30 minutes before bed delivers a gentle, natural, anti-inflammatory signal, right when your brain needs to settle into repair mode. Research shows that adults taking polyphenol-rich olive oil in the evening experienced significant improvements in sleep continuity, waking up far less often during the night. To put this into practice, choose a cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil that leaves a mild peppery bite at the back of your throat. That pepperiness is your physical proof that active oleocanthal is present. You can take it straight or mix it into a small splash of warm water with a tiny pinch of sea salt. For an added benefit, pair it with a small serving of tart cherry juice, which supplies natural melatonin. The oil lowers inflammatory signals, while the cherries support your sleep cycle, creating a simple 2-part routine for better rest. Moving to number 6, we have nighttime cardiovascular protection. The most vulnerable window for your heart is actually not during busy daytime hours, but in the early morning between 3 a.m. and 6 a.m. This is when arterial stiffness peaks and blood pressure naturally surges, which explains why so many cardiovascular events happen while people are resting or waking up. As the years go on, blood vessels gradually lose flexibility due to cumulative oxidative stress and inflammation. Taking extra virgin olive oil in the evening helps counter this internal strain. The high concentration of oleic acid in olive oil protects LDL particles from oxidation. Standard LDL is relatively stable, but once it oxidizes, it easily embeds in arterial walls and contributes to plaque buildup. Clinical research tracking older adults found that consistent olive oil intake reduced markers of oxidized LDL by over 20%. Timing it before bed is uniquely beneficial because your liver performs the bulk of its cholesterol management during the early morning hours. Consuming healthy monounsaturated fats and polyphenols before going to sleep gives your liver the exact raw materials it needs right before its primary work shift begins. 1 tablespoon in the evening is the ideal amount. If you take blood pressure or cholesterol medication, double-check with your doctor first, simply because the oil can naturally support those same markers. For an extra boost, enjoy your nightly olive oil alongside a small square of dark chocolate containing at least 85% cacao. Combined, the flavonoids in cacao and the polyphenols in olive oil work together to significantly enhance blood vessel elasticity. I am reminded of a patient named Beatrice, a 68-year-old living in Charleston who came to see me after her blood work showed rising markers of arterial stress and elevated oxidized LDL. Her primary care team was strongly considering putting her on pharmaceutical therapy, but she wanted to explore natural lifestyle adjustments first. We decided to add a single teaspoon of high-grade extra virgin olive oil every night alongside a few targeted dietary tweaks. Within 6 months, her follow-up lab panels showed a marked reduction in oxidized LDL markers, her overnight blood pressure leveled out, and her physicians agreed that medication was no longer necessary. Beatrice shared that she felt a renewed sense of control over her heart health, and the physical data backed it up completely. Coming in at number 5 is overnight joint restoration. If you wake up with morning stiffness or joint discomfort, what olive oil does inside your joints overnight is particularly relevant. It works directly within the synovial tissue, which lines your joint capsules and produces the lubricating fluid that keeps bones gliding smoothly. As we age, this fluid decreases and localized inflammation starts breaking down underlying cartilage, leading to structural wear and tear. Research indicates that oleocanthal specifically targets interleukin-1 beta, a key signaling protein that drives cartilage breakdown inside joint tissue. By calming this specific inflammatory signal, you help shield joint cartilage from ongoing degradation. In clinical trials, individuals dealing with joint discomfort who took extra virgin olive oil daily reported marked improvements in mobility and a substantial reduction in daily discomfort. Because your body releases peak amounts of growth hormone during deep sleep to rebuild worn tissue, taking olive oil 30 to 45 minutes before bed places these protective polyphenols into your bloodstream right when joint maintenance is most active. Pair your evening tablespoon with a small splash of warm lemon water. The vitamin C in lemon juice supplies essential building blocks for collagen production, working in tandem with the anti-inflammatory properties of the oil to protect your joints overnight. Before we continue, let me quickly mention something because many of you ask where you can learn more beyond these videos. If you're looking for one resource that brings everything together, I'd highly recommend the Senior Vitality Blueprint. While these videos focus on one health topic at a time, the blueprint brings together the 35 health concerns that matter most to adults over 60 into one organized system. Inside, you'll find easy-to-understand explanations, practical daily action steps, meal guidance, gentle exercises, medication awareness, printable trackers, and simple routines you can actually follow. Many older adults who have gone through the blueprint say they no longer feel overwhelmed because everything they need is organized in one place. Instead of wondering what to eat, what to avoid, which health numbers to monitor, or what questions to ask their doctor, they have a clear system to follow one step at a time. Because I want to personally follow up with everyone who gets the blueprint to make sure you're actually doing what's in the book and getting real results, this offer is strictly limited to the first 10 people. On top of that, it is 70% off for the first 5 people. After those first 5 spots are taken, the price increases for the next 5. And once all 10 spots are complete, the offer closes entirely. If that sounds like something that could help you, simply click the link in the description below or scan the QR code on your screen right now to secure your spot. While you're there, take a few moments to read the reviews from other older adults who have already used the Senior Vitality Blueprint. Their experiences will give you a better idea of just how practical, well-organized, and easy to follow it really is. At number 4, we turn to gut microbiome support during rest. Research shows that by age 70, average gut microbial diversity drops significantly compared to younger adults. This loss of beneficial gut bacteria triggers widespread systemic inflammation, compromises immune defense, and hinders nutrient absorption. Extra virgin olive oil serves as a potent prebiotic. Polyphenols like hydroxytyrosol pass through the upper digestive tract intact and reach the colon, where they selectively nourish friendly bacteria like lactobacillus and bifidobacterium while keeping unwanted microbes in check. I am Dr. William Lee, and understanding these fundamental body processes is key to supporting healthy aging. Studies confirm that regularly consuming olive oil polyphenols leads to a measurable rise in beneficial gut microbes and lower markers of intestinal inflammation. Nighttime is the ideal moment for gut repair because your digestive system engages in the migrating motor complex, a cleansing wave of muscular contractions that sweeps through the intestines during sleep. Taking your evening tablespoon alongside a small cup of warm chamomile tea offers exceptional support. Chamomile contains apigenin, a compound that helps strengthen the gut lining, while the olive oil feeds beneficial microbes, together reinforcing your overall gut barrier. If you are finding this breakdown helpful, please take a quick second to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We post fresh videos every week dedicated to practical, science-backed, healthy aging. Thank you for being here. Benefit number 3 centers on preserving muscle strength and combating age-related muscle loss, known as sarcopenia. Starting in our 60s, we naturally lose 1 to 2% of our muscle mass every year if we do not actively protect it. Over time, this decline leads to reduced mobility, slower metabolism, and higher fall risks. A primary driver of this loss is anabolic resistance, meaning aging muscle tissue becomes less responsive to the protein in our diet. Olive oil offers surprising support here. Studies reveal that polyphenols like oleuropein help stimulate localized IGF-1 signals in muscle tissue, prompting muscle cells to rebuild protein more efficiently while curbing myostatin, a protein that acts as an internal limit on muscle retention. Taking a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil about half an hour before sleep alongside a small serving of slow-digesting protein like Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or a boiled egg supplies your body with steady amino acids while growth hormone peaks overnight. This combination creates an accessible, highly effective routine for preserving lean muscle as you age. I recall working with a patient named Harold, a 75-year-old retired architect from Denver who noticed he was steadily losing leg strength and core balance. He was finding it difficult to carry heavy items up his basement stairs, work in his yard, or stand up easily from deep armchairs without using both hands to push off. We set up a simple routine incorporating a nightly spoon of extra virgin olive oil alongside a small protein snack and light resistance exercises 3 days a week. At his 6-month checkup, Harold's physical assessment showed a 15% improvement in leg power and grip strength, and he had regained roughly 4 pounds of lean muscle mass. More than anything, he regained his confidence, telling me that he was back to handling his home maintenance projects without needing to call for help. Coming in at number 2 is overnight blood sugar stabilization. Metabolic shifts cause many older adults to experience early morning glucose spikes, often called the dawn phenomenon, where the liver releases extra glucose before waking. In an insulin-resistant system, these repeated nighttime surges accelerate vascular wear and tear and raise metabolic risks. Extra virgin olive oil consumed before bed helps smooth out these glucose fluctuations. It slows gastric emptying so nutrients enter the bloodstream gradually, while oleic acid helps improve cellular insulin sensitivity. Research shows that olive oil polyphenols also enhance energy production inside your mitochondria, helping your cells process blood sugar far more efficiently. Taking your tablespoon of olive oil 20 minutes before your final light evening snack, optionally paired with a single teaspoon of raw apple cider vinegar and warm water, creates a powerful protocol for stabilizing overnight blood sugar levels. Finally, our number 1 benefit is long-term cognitive protection and glymphatic brain cleansing. During deep sleep, your brain activates its glymphatic system, a natural fluid flushing mechanism where cerebrospinal fluid flows through brain tissue to clear away cellular waste built up throughout the day, including proteins like beta amyloid. Recent neurological research shows that key olive oil polyphenols, including oleocanthal and hydroxytyrosol, help reinforce the blood-brain barrier while encouraging efficient fluid movement through these glymphatic channels. By calming localized vascular inflammation and aiding fluid passage, olive oil directly supports your brain's nightly self-cleaning process, helping preserve long-term cognitive health while you rest. Take great care of yourself, stay curious, and I will see you in the next video.